Everybody, Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we here with the Madden 22 Buffalo Bills realistic rebuild. This is as real as it gets when it comes to realistic. I ain't gonna say it no more. This is as real as it gets when it comes to realistic. Let's waste no more time. Let's go ahead and meet the squad. Let's go ahead and meet the Buffalo Billies. And my bad if I sound like the old Gucci man with the stuffy nose. But been sick the past couple of days, sick this whole week. Kids got me sick. That's why I ain't been uploading the rebuilds. But let's go ahead and meet the squad. You got Josh Allen, X Factor, big arm. I call him White Vic. He got some wheels on him. It's crazy. Him and Mahomes, they both did they thug in the playoff game. Still a crazy ending, 13 seconds left. But he's one of the top quarterbacks in the league. And then we got Mitch Trubisky, former Chicago Bears starter. He's actually, with him being benched in Buffalo, I think he's one of the top backup quarterbacks in the league, and somebody needs to trade for him. And then we got Devin Singletary, Matt Breida, great receiving back, and then Zach Moss. So got Singletary and Moss, 1-2 punch. Tyrone Jones, team captain. Reggie Gilliam, decent second-year fullback. And then Stephon Diggs, my boy, former Minnesota Viking. Don't like the way he left Minnesota. Don't like the way he left us. Kind of like some diva shit. But, you know, he's still a top receiver in the league. But that's why I was rooting against him when they played the Chiefs. I kind of don't want him to win the ring. I'd rather him win a ring with the Vikes. And then we got Cole Beasley. That boy can rap. Emmanuel Sanders been good his whole career with the Saints, Broncos. And then Gabe Davis. This boy balled out. He was going hard. 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns. I should have sent him to the AFC Championship game. So he's definitely going to be wide receiver 2 or 3. We're probably going to let Beasley and Sanders, you know, they're getting up there in age. Isaiah McKenzie still decent. And then Dawson Knox. He's had a breakout year in real life. Definitely a top 10 tight end. You got Deion Dawkins, star depth, going to be a franchise tackle for us. The veteran John Feliciano, I don't like that contract, man. That boy getting that bag. Let me see how many years he got left. He's going to be 30. Still got 3 years on his contract, so we kind of stuck in that contract. He's going to have to start. Mitch Morse, star depth center. He'll probably be here the whole time. And then Daryl Williams, I think he was former Carolina Panther, used to play tackle, actually. And Cody Ford. And because we do got the rookie Spencer Brown, too, I think for the first season we're going to kick Daryl Williams back out to tackle. That's what he used to play in Carolina. And let Cody Ford start. I don't know why they got him on the bench. Probably a bust at this point, but shit, we're going to give him another chance. So we're going to kick Daryl Williams out, and then Spencer Brown just be our swing tackle, be like the 6th offensive lineman. That way we get all our good linemen on the field. And then got Greg Rousseau, first-round pick. And I'll show y'all what I'm going to do with him because we still got Carlos Basham, still got A.J. Epineza, still got Mario Addison and Jerry Hughes. So the team is stacked at the end. You know, Addison and Hughes, they getting kind of up there in age. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with Rousseau and Epineza. And then we got Ed Oliver, beast, young D tackle. He DT1. And then we got Harrison Phillips, Justin Fields, Star Latulier. He's been in the league forever. Vernon Butler. So look like we're going to have to find that DT2. Harrison Phillips is in the contract year. So, you know, if he balls out, because like my rebuilds, preseason matters, man. Preseason matters. If you balling out, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you that bag. I'm going to pay you. You're going to stick around. If you're not performing, I don't care if you're a 78. You could be a 78. And Reed Ferguson, team captain, by the way, shout out to him, 35 overall. If he's balling out, I got a spot for him on the roster. Harrison Phillips, you 78 overall. You're not balling out, you're gone. You have to find another way to feed your family. But we might have to look for DT2 if we do end up letting him walk free agency. And then this is what I wanted to do. Got AJ Klein. I have no interest in starting him. So what I'm going to do, because Greg Rousseau, he's a run stopper. He can power rush and speed rush. So he's just balanced all the way through. Our left outside linebacker in this scheme is a run stopper. So, Greg Rousseau, I don't like switching positions for year one because it's year one, but we're going to play him at left outside linebacker. So the open spot for left end will be played by Epineza, and then Jerry Hughes will be on the right with Addison backing him up. And then with A.J. Epineza starting at the left, Carlos Basham, another second-round pick for them, will be our backup. That way we get all them boys on the field. All them boys get playing time. All them boys get reps. And then we got Tremaine Edmonds, team captain, in the contract year. Definitely going to pay him. He's one of the leaders on this defense. Shout out to Tyler, team captain also. Got Matt Milano, underrated, I think. So we still got our 2 linebackers. Probably going to have to get a third. Actually, we might not because Greg Rousseau could develop at left outside linebacker. And then we got Trey White, another underrated player. Bill seemed to help. They're a great team overall, but individually, some of them are underrated. But you can see X Factor, so salute to him. He getting his flowers with the X Factors. And we got Teron Johnson, Levi Wallace, Tyron Neal. So we might end up having to get cornerback 3. So for right now, I could say wide receiver 3 or 2, D tackle, and corner are the 3 positions we're looking to upgrade. Then we got Micah Hyde, superstar dev, but he is 30. We'll see how long that lasts. He's still under contract. And then we got Jordan Porter. Shout out to his wife, Rachel Bush. Chatted with her a couple times on Twitter. She cool. He cool. Another underrated player. And we got Tyler Bass, star dev kicker. Love him. Always tend to sign him in my offline rebuilds. He's always in free agency. And then Matt Hack, former Miami Dolphin punter. So that's the squad for the preseason. This is just year one, so we're just going to simulate through the preseason. I already got an idea who I got to cut. We only got 5 roster spots. So let's go ahead, waste no more time. Let's get to the regular season. Now, the Buffalo Bills, they had the number 1 offense and number 1 defense in the league. So this is, I know they got eliminated. This is year one. So we might not win the Super Bowl, but this team needs to make the playoffs. Year one. No excuses. Have to make the playoffs. This is a playoff team. Probably a team that should have went to the AFC Championship game, actually. So Cam Lewis, practice squad, we got to free up 5 spots. Don't want to cut him. Want to keep him on the team. Same thing with Tyrell Dotson. Move him to the practice squad. So we got 3 more people we got to move. I don't want to cut anybody, but we might actually have to. I would say Brian Cox Jr. We got too many edges, too many defensive ends. So we need 2 more spots. Don't want to cut any linemen. We're actually going to keep 35 overall Reed Ferguson, the long snapper team captain. We're going to keep him. We only got 2 other tight ends anyway. That's the only reason why he's staying on the team. Usually I cut long snappers. And then rookie Marquez Stevenson, we'll move him to the practice squad just because we have 6 other receivers. And then for running back, we got 4 receivers with Tyron Johnson, special team captains, at Moss, Breida, Singletary, so we don't need Christian Wade. So the preseason, I know I say preseason matters. Year one really doesn't matter because it's the same roster from real life, and I just want to get through year one because I'm not starting from the start today date. I would if it wasn't so fucked up with the being stuck at week 15 or the auto-generated classes being the same damn class every time. If they would just randomize it or switch it up, maybe I would start from the start today. But let's go ahead and get through year one. Upgrade all the players. Do gotta playoffs. Do gotta set the depth chart how I want it. I want to get some of these guys on the field, get them some reps. So let's take a look at the depth chart. We already know who quarterback one is. White Vic, Josh Allen, Trubisky backup. Devil Singletary. I'm actually going to have Zach Moss be the backup running back. Brady will get on 3rd down sometimes. And then for fullback, yeah, we can go at Gillian, Moss, Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, Sanders. Actually, I'm going to put Gabriel Davis over Sanders. Marrow. Yep, Knox. Now, this is where we're going to be a little flexible. Got Deion Dawkins at tackle. Feliciano at guard. Mitch Morse at center. We're going to play Ike as the backup. And Spencer Brown. Daryl Williams will not play guard. It'll be Cody Ford. With Doyle as a backup. And Spencer Brown, who's going to be our swing tackle, our 6'0" lineman. And then for right tackle, we're going to play Daryl Williams because he played right tackle, or it might have been left tackle in Carolina. So Spencer Brown's going to sit out this year, but he is our future starting right tackle. I'm going to try to develop him. And then we're not going to start Greg Rousseau. We're going to start Epineza at the left with Obata. And then on the right, we're going to do Jerry Hughes. Actually, not Obata. My bad. We're going to do Carlos Basham as the backup. And then on the right end, we got Jerry Hughes. We're not going to do Epineza because he's starting on the left. We're going to do, where'd he go? Mario Addison. And then I guess we could do Basham again. Is Obata on the depth chart? Yeah, he's right there. I feel like I'm missing somebody. That's because Rousseau, yep, that's right. D-tackle, we got Oliver, Phillips, Starr, Vernon Butler, and Justin Zimmer. Actually, yeah, we can go like that. Then on the left, this is where we're going to be flexible again. Greg Rousseau is going to play left outside linebacker with Klein. I guess Addison could be the backup there. They wanted Andre Smith, but nah. Trey Edmonds, Tyler, he must be a special team. So that's the only reason why I see him being team captain. And then we got Milano. Yeah, that's straight. And I'll put Klein right there. Actually, let me put Klein as the third middle linebacker. And then we got Andre Smith, Milano, Abada. That's straight. And we got Teron. Where the hell is Trey White? Why is he cornerback 5? See how Madden's trying to screw me already? And we got Siren Neal, Dane Jackson. Yep. So that's all good. And we got Hyde, Rookie Hamlin, and Jaquan Johnson. And we got McKenzie, Tywan Jones, Breida, and then punt return will not be Stephon Diggs. We'll have Emmanuel Sanders because he is wide receiver 4 on our depth chart. And let's get somebody else. We do Cole Beasley. We'll do Matt Breida. So McKenzie, Tywan Jones, Matt Breida. Let's get Cole Beasley back there too. Let's take Trey White from back there. So we do Tyler Bass, Mitch Morse. Third down back will be Singletary. We'll do a little bit of Matt Breida. I actually kind of want to use all 3 running backs. So I think for third down back, who got better catching? I would say Matt Breida. It's about the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Matt Breida as a third down back. Zach Moss as a power back. That way, and then Singletary as a starter. So we're going to use all 3 running backs. slot receiver. Because I don't want... If Cole Beasley has like a crazy year, because you know how they do slot receivers sometimes in some of these playbooks, he might go to superstar dev. But knowing Madden, they'll probably take his dev trait away anyway. So I would go with... Maybe we try to get Gabriel Davis. But see, Cole Beasley is so elite in the slot. We gonna leave him in the slot. We're gonna leave him in the slot. And then we'll put Stephon Diggs and Emmanuel Sanders. No, we're going all in with Gabe Davis. And then for the left, this is kind of tricky. Greg Rousseau, maybe we'll move him around, make him rush left end. Even though we're starting Epineza, we got Jerry Hughes right there on the right. But this is where we could put Epineza's better there. Greg Rousseau. Okay, this is what we can do. We'll do Greg Rousseau on the right. Then on this side, we'll do Epineza. So even though Jerry Hughes is starting, Rousseau, Epineza will be the rushes, along with Basham. D-tackle, got Star Latulier, yeah. We could do Jerry Hughes. Nah, he's too small. Matt Milano, Tremaine Edmonds. I kind of want to do Edmonds number one. We're going to keep it like that, though. Milano probably is a better linebacker right now. And we're not going to do A.J. Klein. We're going to do... Damn, we can't do Rousseau. So we might have to keep A.J. Klein. Jaquan Johnson's kind of too small to be in the box. So we'll keep A.J. Klein right there for now. And then slot corner, no. It'll be Levi Wallace and Teron Johnson, because I think they're both slot corners. And then we'll just put Trey White. So everything looks good. Everything looks straight. Should be ready for regular season. So let's make the playoffs year one, just like the Buffalo Bills in real life. Choose draft class, auto-generated. Let's look at the prospects. 2 QBs, right end, right tackle, left tackle. We could go with linemen. Well, and it seems like the quarterbacks are back. So it looks like a lot of these teams who don't need quarterbacks probably will be drafting quarterbacks. Because you know how Madden is. So we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, my favorite team. Week 1. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, everything should be good. Let's go ahead and get the dub at home. Week 1. And we get our asses kicked. And I can't remember if they won this game in real life or not. But it's always disappointing when I lose to the Steelers. 3 turnovers. Can't have that. Josh Allen not playing like Josh Allen. And, of course, we lose to fucking Dwayne Haskins of all people. Not even Big Ben. Dwayne Haskins. Singletary, 60 yards. Zach Moss. Breida didn't help out. Gabe Davis, touchdown. Diggs. Knox, did they thug. Sanders had a catch. Where the hell was Cole Beasley? 2 catches. Dawkins and Cody Ford. So it looks like I might have made a mistake starting Cody Ford. Ed Oliver with a sack. 2 picks for Devin Bush. 1 for Akilo Witherspoon. So, in kind of an upset, we lose the season premiere game at home. And we got the Miami Dolphins. Division game. Let's try to bounce back, get the dub on the road. Should be able to beat the Dolphins. Would hate to go 0-2, and of course we go 0-2 because the Buffalo Bills apparently suck in this Madden world. They killed us on third down. 13 third down conversions. And we can't run the fucking ball to save our lives. Singletary, 19 yards. Breida, 18 yards. Cole Beasley, why are we giving Cole Beasley rushes? Zach Moss, 5 yards. So we can't run the ball for nothing. Our fullback had the best average. 5 yards a carry. Maybe I should start him at running back. Tommy Sweeney had 75 yards receiving. Where the hell is... I'm already not liking how this is going. Still early. Tremaine Evans with a sack. Jerry Hughes with a sack. Greg Rousseau with a pick. Tyler Bass made all his field goals. Matt Hack, our punter, playing against his former team. Already not liking how this is going. Mock draft 1, we probably have the number 1 overall pick projected right now because we fucking suck. Look at that. This is how... Madden, man. Not going to cap, though. We're 0-2. I'm disappointed. We might take Dwayne McBride. Move on from Josh Allen. Wouldn't be crazy, would it? Not in Madden's world. It would not be crazy. Dawson Knox is back from injury. We got the 2-0 football team. Let's see if we can end their undefeated streak. And, of course, we can't because we're the Bills and we suck. 0-3. What's going on, man? They're not playing like the Bills. And, of course, they wouldn't be playing like the Bills when I control them. Any other time, if this was the computer controlling them, they would be undefeated right now. Like, what's up with this? Like, why can't we run the ball? The offensive line ain't even that bad. So it looks like Sean McDermott's job might be in trouble. Might be on the hot seat first year. We're 0-3. Haven't even checked out the division. I know we lost to the Dolphins, and they're actually leading the division. Look at that. The Patriots 0-3. So this is just... Matt Milano's back. Let me make sure he's in. Make sure the depth chart is good. And look at that. That's not the cell linebacker. I thought they messed it all up. But because he just came back, we're going to put Edmonds there. Cell linebacker 1. Week 4, we need a dub. Our season's almost over if we lose this game. That would be crazy to go on for. This is fucking crazy, man. I don't know what to say. This is crazy. Would not expect. How the hell did they get Will Dissly? So the Texans traded for Will Dissly. They got Deshaun Watson playing. But still, man. Did not expect this shit in year 1. Madden already with the fuckery in year 1. Oh, my God, man. And look at that. Whole team injured. Yeah, hit with injuries. Dawson Knox out for a game. We got a TV game. Of course, we already know we're going to take this L. Defense going to give up so many yards with like 5 seconds to go. And look at that. Offense can't even score a fucking touchdown. Oh, my God, man. And why can't we run the ball? Josh Allen is probably going to lose his X factor just because of the way they're playing. Like, this is crazy, bro. Look at that. Michael Burton getting a touchdown on us. Tremaine Evans at Penoza. Jerry Hughes, he's been playing well. Tyler Bass missed the field goal. Wouldn't have mattered. Matt Hack has been our best player through 5 games. Mac Hack has been our best player, and the New York Football Jets are leading the division. Talk about realistic. Dawson Knox is back. Let's let Derrick Henry run all over us because the Buffalo Billies can't win a game. And it looks like we're going to have to rebuild in the rebuild with a team that should be Super Bowl contenders. We can't run the ball. Josh Allen ain't playing like Josh Allen. It's because I'm controlling them, right, Madden? Singletary can't even get over 30 yards. What's going on? Did I mess up the depth chart or something? Jeffrey Simmons 4 sacks. Did I do something? Is it the way I put the offensive line? Is it the way I'm using all 3 running backs? What is it? Is it because I moved Greg Rousseau to left outside linebacker? You don't like how I did my depth chart? So Gabriel Davis is back. We have a bye week. We need it. We need to go over some game planning. Cole Beasley in the slot is not fucking working. We're going with Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis because it is not working. It's not working. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. 0-6 Buffalo Bills in year 1. I haven't built the team, ain't signed nobody. This is the roster from real life. Now, we can still come back. Jets only got 4 wins. They're 4-2. But look at that. They got us taking Josh Allen's brother, Paul Allen. So replacing Allen with Allen. Look at him, 6'4", 228. So same kind of build as Josh Allen. I might take him. That would be a crazy way to start the Buffalo Bills rebuild. Getting rid of Josh Allen, replacing him with another quarterback named Allen. Because we're 0-6. I'm trading everybody. And we get the dub. Our first win of the season. Come after a bye week, so maybe we needed that bye week. First win of the season against the division opponent Dolphins. They beat us the first game, so we didn't get swept. We ran the ball. I don't know what's going on with Josh Allen. Our defense got 2 turnovers. Picked off Tua twice. Offensive line didn't give up no sacks. And look at Devin Singletary. Finally woke up. The running back, so we used all 3 of them. Josh Allen, White Vic, ran it a little bit. And Gabe Davis, playoff Davis, 2 touchdowns. I'm still blowed. Greg Rousseau and Epineza, Matt Milano, Levi Wallace. I'm still blowed that we're 1-6. Still blowed. We gotta win the division. We gotta make the playoffs. And as you can see, the Jets falling off. We beat the Dolphins. Patriots got a couple wins, so nobody in the division is winless. I hate this game. 6-1. I know we're gonna take the L. In Jacksonville, lose by 2 points. Oh, almost did on accident. Trevor Lawrence killed us. They went on 4th down 4 times. So they were really aggressive. We shut the running game down. But Marvin Jones Jr. had a career day. So did Dawson Knox. I'm really holding back right now because I really could go on a rant and snap on this game, but I'm not going to do it, bro. Because Madden knows if this was the computer controlling them, this would not be happening. Just because I'm the Bills and they're a good team, that's why Madden has us at 1-7. Let's just get over with year 1. I don't even care if Sean McDermott gets fired. This is just bullshit. I don't even want to look at the stats anymore, man. This is crazy. 1-8. I should just turn this shit off, exit out, and restart, but I'm not going to do that. That'll just ruin the integrity of the video. But this is crazy. I'm ready for Madden 23 already. Zach Wilson, Josh Allen, Joe Flacco, one of my favorite quarterbacks, with a rushing touchdown against us. They disrespected us, bro. They said the Buffalo Billies suck ass. We're going to put Joe Flacco in and let him run it on them. Oh, my God, man. Breakout player. I don't even care who it is because he's not going to hit it. But I would love for Greg Rousseau to go up to superstar dev. All we got to do is shut down Jonathan Taylor. Good luck with that. So, let's try to turn our season around. I don't think it's going to work. I think is it because I picked make the playoffs as the goal? Was I supposed to expect 4 wins, 7 wins? I don't know. And, of course, we don't shut down Jonathan Taylor. No comment. We letting Joe Flacco's running in touchdowns on us. We're letting fucking fullbacks run touchdowns on us. Everybody just running all over us right now. And we can't run the damn ball. Trey White with his first pick of the year. Of course Tyler Bass has a field goal blocked. Is that what cost us the game? Nah, still with a loss. This is just crazy. I know he didn't get it. I just want to, rub it in. Just let him know, hey, you didn't get it. You weren't good enough, Greg Rousseau. But he's having a great rookie year. TV game, 8-20 against the Saints. And, of course, we get our asses kicked. And I ain't even look at the contracts. I don't think I'm going to bring nobody back. I don't even think Sean McDermott's going to be back. But Jerry Hughes, I didn't even know he had star dev. But he's in a contract year. But with our young DNs, we're going to let him go. Same thing with Sanders, Harrison Phillips. I'm not going to pay him at this point. Levi Wallace, I'm going to wait. McKenzie, don't need. Breida, we don't need. Zimmer, I'm not bringing nobody back. Matt Hack has been our best player. He's the only one. The only one. And maybe Dane Jackson. The only one that might get a contract. Only one. So Matt Hack, maybe Levi Wallace. Everybody else, find another way to feed your families. And look, our division sucks so bad, bro. And we can't win a fucking game, bro. And this is what's pissing me off. This is vintage Madden, bro. So we 1-11, can't win a fucking game. But there's still a chance that we could win the division just because the division is so trash, bro. Like, this is like how they call the NFC East, the NFC least. This is the AFC least, bro. Look at this shit. We still are 4 games behind. We could win this division. It's not going to happen because I know Madden, but we could still win this fucking division, bro. But this game is playing with my emotions right now. They're saying, you're not going to win a fucking game, but we're going to let you have a little bit of hope because we're going to make the rest of the division sorry as hell just to give you a little bit of hope. But we're going to get smashed. I'm not even going to check out the Patriots game. We're going to get smashed by the Bucks. Go 1-12. I actually want to look at that Patriots game. Lost my cool a little bit. Lost my focus because I can't believe this shit is happening in year 1. I know that they lost that game against the Chiefs. I don't know if that's having an effect on this shit, but this is crazy, bro. I'm not even interested. I was interested in doing this rebuild because this team is, the team is good in real life, bro. But year 1, they're going to fire Sean McDermott after this, bro. And I'm going to have to take over early. Bass missing a field goal. Probably could have had a different outcome if he made that. We would have lost by a point, or maybe the game would have went a different way, and we lost the field goal to the Bucks. What if Tyler Bass probably missed the field goal in this one? I wouldn't be surprised. Bucks are a good team. And this got to be a glitch, bro. Joe Flacco runs backup quarterback, runs a touchdown on us, and then the Bucks put in Kyle Trask. So all these teams are like, the Bills are trash. We're gonna put in our backup quarterback, and everybody's just gonna run on them. Even Brady got 2 yards rushing. I was so excited to do this rebuild, bro. After what happened with I was excited with the Bengals. That one went okay. Should have came out better. Y'all already know about the Bears. But this team, bro, I was like, finally I get like a Super Bowl ready team. And year one, we can only win one fucking game, bro. And what's crazy is if we win out and the Jets and the Patriots, Dolphins keep losing, bro. Let's talk about this shit, bro. 83 overall team. I bet we're going to lose to the 79. This got to be a glitch, bro. I'm done with this season. We're going to lose every game. We're going to have the number 1 overall pick. The Buffalo Bills. Okay, this has to be some kind of glitch because we just won. It says 2-14, but as you can see, if you look at the standings, it says 1-14. So that should pretty much tell you what the hell is happening in this season. And Sean McDermott is fired. Year one. And we won our last 2 games of the season. The Jets, who were number 1 the whole year, only ended up with 5 wins. So 3-14, 5-12, 5-12. Patriots win at 8-9. So the division winner wasn't even over 500. This is crazy, man. So, sorry about Sean McDermott, but that's just unacceptable, bro. 3 wins with this team.
Start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit.
So, you know what happens when the coach gets fired?
To a player or owner.
We are taking over as the coach. But I was not expecting this. Maybe year 2, if Bills don't make the playoffs or don't get to the championship game and they underachieve, I take over. But year 1, bro. Like, my mind is, like, lost right now. God, bro. Wouldn't be Madden if it was some kind of baby back bullshit that went on. And of course, they tell me my name. Come on, bro. I put my name in like this the first rebuild and it worked. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? This whole rebuild is just giving me a bad vibe. Like, I already know how it's going to turn out. I know how it's going to turn out. I'm just, bro, I don't even want to talk no more. I know I got to talk for the video, but I don't even want to talk no more, man. This is just... I don't even know. Outfit I want to pick. Let's just go with anything. It ain't going to make a difference. Ain't going to make a difference. So we're taking over Sean McDermott for a 3-win Buffalo Bills team. Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Justin Herbert led the league in passing yards. Then you had Nick Chubb, Zeke Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. I would have loved to see him in real life. I know he got hurt before the season even started. Russell Gage led the league in receiving yards with Calvin Ridley. So the Falcons doing their thing. Randall Cobb. So we got a bunch of fucking slot receivers. Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald. Why couldn't they do that when I had them both on the same team? Cameron Jordan, Marshall Lattimore, 8 picks, Cameron Sutton, Devin Bush, then Darius Leonard, Denzel Perryman, and shout out to Bobby Wagner. Offense yard, 28. So the number one offense in real life, 28 in Madden. Number one defense in real life, 14. 30 points scored with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. 29 touchdowns. Not even. Oh my God, bro. 38 sacks. Just a horrible year. Singletary. Zach Moss was trash. Do we need to take a running back? Our fullback was our best running back. Receiving, Cole Beasley didn't do nothing. Gabe Davis had a great year. Dawson Knox had a great year. Stephon Diggs, that's okay. At least he had 1,000 yards. I don't know how he did with this horrible offense. Oh, and shout out to 35 overall. I think that was him. Yep. Reed Ferguson, touchdown, team captain. Offensive line, 13. And then Deion Dawkins, 13 more. So offensive line was bad. Cody Ford balled out. Only 2 sacks allowed. So that's a bright spot. So Cody Ford, shout out to him. But Daryl Williams, trash. Matt Milano had a lot of tackles. We had 3 players of 100, probably because they were on the field a lot. Tremaine Edmonds, Teron Johnson had over 100 tackles with a pick. Trey White with 1. It's just trash here, man. 19 TFLs for Harrison Phillips and 4.5 sacks. He actually balled out to the point where I don't know. He's in a contract year, though. We might let him test, but that's a hell of a year. Epineza, okay, second year. Greg Rousseau, 72 tackles, 9 TFLs, 4 sacks, 2 TFLs. He might win a Defensive Rookie of the Year. And then for sacks, Harrison Phillips and Epineza led the way. Jerry Hughes had 4. So not a lot of sacks. And then picks. Of course, we didn't have a lot. We had 5, 6, 7, 8 total picks from the number one defense in real life. Ed Oliver forced fumble with Jordan Poyer. F.A. Obata was great on special teams with a block. And then we had a safety for Ed Oliver and Harrison. So Harrison Phillips just balled out, man. He did his thug. And I feel like Tyler Bass had an okay year. 1 field goal block, so he really only missed 3. And then Matt he had a hell of a year. Was our best player, probably. I can't believe this, man. MVP, who was it? Jameis Winston. Dak Prescott. Thought it'd be somebody crazy. But Dak. Well, look at that. Justin Fields. See, this is what I'm talking about. When we were the Bears, that wouldn't have happened. I bet once I do the Cowboys and the Ravens, they're not going to be in the top. They won't even be in the top 10. They won't even make the list. But because I'm controlling the Bills, they're playing like shit. If this was the computer, it wouldn't be happening. I rest my case. Coach of the Year, Matt Rule. Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC, Lamar Jackson. Defensive Player of the Year, Melvin Ingram. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Najee Harris. I already forgot who I am because this team is irrelevant. And then the defensive rookie of the year was JOK. We had Greg Rousseau at 3. Should I say Rob? Josh Allen, how did he even make the list? Top 5 quarterback in the AFC, and you only threw for 20. You didn't even throw for 30 touchdowns? You didn't even throw for 30 touchdowns, bro. Running back. Of course, we're not going to have nobody up there. Receiver was Brandon Cooks. We had Stephon Diggs at 5. O-line, not going to have nobody. D-line, Melvin Ingram. Linebacker, Chinna Nwosu. We're not going to have anybody. I feel like Matt Milano could have been up there. Best DB, Kenny Moore. We're not going to have anybody. Kicker, Harrison Buxton. So, just a terrible, disappointing, unpredictable, but when it comes to Madden is very predictable with the BS that goes on. We go 3-14. And what pisses me off even more is that the Patriots won a division at 8-9, not even over 500. We could have easily won this division. Easily. But if this all turns out to us end up winning a Super Bowl in the long run, I'm all for it. But this is just bullshit, man. I'm not even going to upgrade the players. They don't deserve to be upgraded. They don't deserve it. Point blank, period. I don't even think we had nobody in the Pro Bowl. And we don't deserve to have nobody in the Pro Bowl. Somehow Stephon Diggs made it, so shout out to him. They'll probably rob him of his X Factor. Ooh. So Harrison Phillips made the Pro Bowl, man. And he's in a contract year. We might have to pay him. We're going to try to retain him. But just because of the team's overall performance, maybe we let him go and try to bring in somebody else. Just because we sucked. So far, 2 Pro Bowlers. Thought we would have 0. Yep. So just 2 Pro Bowlers. Shout out to Stephon Diggs. And shout out to Harrison Phillips. And look at that. Chicago Bears, my first rebuild team in the Super Bowl year 1. Took us 5 years to get there, and we didn't win it. So I'm going to upgrade these guys. Get on with the Super Bowl. Going for the Chiefs. I think they're going to win it in real life anyway. With the 4 teams that's left, I think it'll be the Chiefs versus the Rams. Let's look at the dev traits that they'll probably rob us of and take away and strip us. Y'all ready to strip me of my pride. So Josh Allen, they're gonna rob him of his X factor. Diggs made the Pro Bowl, 1,000 yards. They'll rob him of his X factor. Beasley will probably get stripped away of his star dev just because of age. I don't really care about that. Dawkins gave up the most sacks. He'll probably keep his. And Morris wasn't even good from center. And do we have any changes? Okay, let me tell y'all this right now. I bet on it. So, damn, I thought Greg Rousseau had star dev already. So he's only normal. So it looks like the only person that went up was Matt Milano. Went up to superstar dev, right? 131 tackles, 8 TFLs, and a pick. Superstar dev for right now. For 1 week. Next week he'll be star, maybe even be normal. Might even be normal dev. And I feel like the Bears are going to win the Super Bowl. And they do. That's the type of rebuild this is. Shout out to Justin Fields and them boys. Couldn't get it done when I had him. But Jalen Johnson, Super Bowl MVP. They upset the Chiefs in year one, and that's the type of rebuild that this is. Maybe I should have started. Maybe I should have started Justin Fields for the whole season when I did that. I don't even want to talk. I don't even know why I'm talking about the first rebuild. That's how irrelevant the Buffalo Billies are. So let's go ahead and get on with the signings. We got a tough decision, business decision. Harrison Phillips making the Pro Bowl. Do we pay him or do we look somewhere else? Draft free agency for a D tackle to pair up with Ed Oliver. He outplayed Ed, and we actually have the number 1 overall pick. And they have us taking a quarterback, which I'm not going to do. You know, I joked about it earlier in the video. I said we probably would replace Allen with Allen. Oh, we're not going to do that. So, with this team being a Super Bowl contender in real life, that just makes us, I think this is going to make us dangerous. They're already a good team on paper. They just didn't perform like it in the sim. For us to have the number 1 overall pick, whether we trade down and get more picks or whatever, and get the guy we want, we're going to get an impact player, an impact rookie to add to this team. But I bet they're not going to play like it, though, still. But just the point that we're going to be able to add another impact rookie or player to this team, that's just going to make us more dangerous. It should make us more dangerous, even though it may not. Hold on, let me look at the. Antonio Brown was on the Bears, by the way, so he got another ring. That's the type of rebuild this is, man. We were 30th in points per game, 24 passing yards per game with Josh Allen and Diggs. 22 rushing, that's a bit higher than what I thought. And then our defense was just like in the middle. 16 for points per game, 15 for passing yards per game, and 15 for. So it was the fucking offense. But the number 1 defense in real life should not be in the middle of the road, 15, 15, 16. So let's look at the retirements. AB gets a second straight ring with the Bears this time and retires. So he didn't go out like how he did hopping off the field. He went out another champion. And then Jason Peters. I think he's on that Bears team too. So both of them retire with some more rings. There are 2 rings. Wentworth, Joe Hayden, Deshaun Jackson, blah, 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 blah. And then we actually lose Emmanuel Sanders, who we weren't going to re-sign anyway, and team captain Tywan Jones. And I don't care about anybody else. I just want to get this part over with. Season. I want to get this rebuild over with. I'm ready to move on to the next team already. So for re-signings, Jerry Hughes, we got Basham, we got Epineza, we got Rousseau, long-time Bill. They let him keep his star dev, though. But we're going to move on. Harrison Phillips made the Pro Bowl. Still only 26, 79 overall. We don't have a lot of money. That makes the decision a lot more easier. Not bringing him back. Levi Wallace, I didn't even remember what he did. He actually had 2 picks. And he's been consistent. So how much money does he want? $3 million? It's not that bad. I'm going to give it to him. He played his ass off. So we brought back Levi Wallace over Harrison Phillips. And then Matt Hack I'll bring back in free agency because it'll be cheaper. And then everybody else can kick rocks. Sorry, Reed Ferguson, not going to pay 34 overall player. I know you're a team captain. I know you had a touchdown catch, but I'm not paying you almost $1 million when you're that low. So I'm sorry, Harrison Phillips. We'll miss Jerry Hughes. Sorry, Harrison Phillips had a great year. Go get that bag somewhere else. Brought back Levi Wallace because he's been consistent with his real life stats. And last season, he was our best cornerback. So everybody else, Find another way to feed families and put food on the table. So we don't have a lot of cap space. We probably won't bring nobody in since we have the number 1 overall pick. Select anybody of our choosing. Let's see if we can free up a little bit more money, though, before we hop into free agency. I wish I could bring in a running back. So, Cole Beasley. Went from, I don't remember if he had superstar dev, but he went down to star. Still 81 overall. I feel like I should cut him for more money. We'll keep him on the roster for right now. Where the hell did this guy come from? Practice squad, maybe. That's eating up some of our money, the little bit of money we got. So, Feliciano. I'll tell you this right now. Daryl Williams, horrible. So, Spencer Brown will finally start. Cody Ford had a great year last year. Mitch Morse will keep for right now. And then Feliciano will keep for right now. Oh, he only gave up 3, so he had an okay year. So, yeah, so we'll keep him for right now. And then we're forced to keep Deion Dawkins for right now. That contract. Greg Rousseau, I'm going to keep him. So we got Epineza. So Greg Rousseau can play left end now. We need D tackle. We need left outside linebacker. We're going to keep AJ. Actually, we save more money. We get rid of AJ Klein. Yeah, we're going to get rid of him. He had a pick, but we need money. Tyler. I know he's a team captain, but we need money, man. And this team is horrible. I'm the coach now. Getting rid of people that didn't perform. I should get rid of everybody. We'll keep Andre Smith. Oh, look at that. They let Matt Milano keep his superstar dev. So I guess when you have a losing season, they let you keep your dev traits. You have a winning season, they take them away from you. Okay, anybody else I want to cut? Jordan Poyer, he still kept his star dev. I believe they took it away from Micah Hyde. No, he kept his superstar dev too. So yeah, I guess it's confirmed. You have losing seasons, keep your dev traits. Keep your dev traits. Winning seasons, they strip you. And he's only 25. That's not right. We'll keep Andre Smith. We need left outside linebacker. We need D tackle. I could put Carlos Basham. Is he a run stopper? He's almost a run stopper. But at 281, I don't want to put him out there. We could put Greg Rousseau there and let Basham start. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to end up doing. Let's do it. We let Jerry Hughes go for a reason. So I believe in these young boys. So Greg Rousseau at left. So that completes our 3-headed monster at linebacker. And then we're going to let Epineza and we're going to give Carlos Basham a chance. So as of right now, the weak spots on our team are running back. We couldn't run the ball. So running back, receiver, could cut Cole Beasley. I'm doing it. 2 touchdowns. We're cutting them. So receiver, I would say running back because they didn't perform. Maybe an O lineman. We're going to leave DN alone, but D tackle. And we're not going to look at corner no more. Maybe cornerback 4 because we brought back Levi Wallace. We're not going to look at safety. So really D tackle. maybe O-line, but definitely receiver, running back, maybe quarterback. I don't know. I don't know with this team. I didn't expect to go 3-14 with the Buffalo Bills year one. So we freed up a little bit more money. We got 41 million now. We did have 19. Don't need quarterback. I don't like any of these running back options. Now, receiver, we're going to look for the draft. We're going to look towards the draft with that. We got our tight end. We got our O-lineman. We did let Daryl Williams go. DN, we got Basham. He's going to start, so we don't need him. I don't think I'm going to sign anybody. Now, Sebastian Joseph Day. Doesn't fit the scheme. Nope, we're not doing it. Not doing it. And look at Star Latulia's contract, man. Why did they pay him that? Harrison Phillips, he's getting an offer from the Cardinals. We do have a lot more money now. We could bring him back, but I think he needs a new change of scenery. Might be good for him. Watch out, let him go. He'd be like an X Factor 2 years from now. We're going to look in the draft for D tackle. Oh, we're going to look in the draft for D tackle. We got our linebackers. Even though we freed money, I don't think I'm going to bring anybody in. I don't think I'm going to bring anybody in. I'll tell you who I'll bring in. Matt Hack. Bringing him back. On a 2-year deal. Give him a little bit more money because he balled out, man. He was our best player. So we'll get Matt Hack back. And then, honestly, we could add depth, like bring Jerry Hughes back. Well, it's probably time to let him go. I'm the new coach. We got a new regime, new philosophy. Let's get Matt Hack to be our big free agent signing. And we got him. And because we have the number one pick in the draft, we can take anybody we want. Anybody we want. So let's look at running positions we need. Devin Chambers, running back. See how good he is. 5'8", short. I don't think he's that good. He's not worth the number one overall pick. Matt Falk, Marshall Falk's nephew. A ball carrier vision. Elite jumping. B trucking. He looks okay. We might take him in the second round. DeAndre Wilburn. He just looks like a gadget player, return guy. I don't know. Earl Abbott. Not good. So we might be stuck with Singletary and whatchamacallit, Zach Moss for another year. Now at receiver. Alex Hitchens. And I think the Bills should draft a receiver in the draft. In real life. Like a wide receiver 3. And of course, none of these receivers look might have found a guy. He's super fast. Be released. He might be something. Ben Smith. About Devin Curtis. Be catching traffic. Be released. Nope, he doesn't look that good. So, no receivers. A ball carrier vision. He looks like a running back. B awareness, A ball carrier, but D deep route. And you run a 4.35. We'll put him on the list. We'll put him on the list. What was his name? Alfonso Hill. And then what about this guy, JT Smart? Some fast-ass receivers in this draft. But he doesn't look that good. So, doesn't look like, I'm not in love with any of these receivers, so it looks like we're not going to take them. Number one pick. I really don't want to take an offensive lineman. Let's see what Cam Favors is. D pass block. No, sir. No, sir. Could get a replacement for Mitch Morse. He played horrible. That guy doesn't look good. And here's another thing. Madden. You give me the number one overall pick when the draft class is weak. Told you Madden knows what he be doing. Calvin Fulton. Now, O-line, he looks like a franchise tackle. We're going to put him on there, but we don't need tackle, man. We got Deion Dawkins. We got Spencer Brown. I could say fuck Spencer, but we're not going to do that to him. But let's look at the D tackles. Dom Diggs might be the pick. But this guy, DeAndre Garrard, A, block shedding, B, finesse moves, A, tackling, might be the better pick. We might have to trade down, get Garrard. And we don't need corner now. Man, I don't know what to do with this pick. Because the receivers, there's nobody that, like, stands out. Nobody that stands out. I mean, he's decent. Did I even look at this guy? He's not that good. And then you have Ben Smith, who I hearted, but he doesn't even look that good. And you got this guy, Alfonso Steele, who I would take. So I would take Alfonso Steele, Matt Falk. We might have to trade down. Calvin Fulton looks like a beast. But O-line wasn't the big issue. Maybe they were. Maybe we couldn't run the ball because of them. But we only gave up like 30-something sacks. This guy is top 5. Not him. This rebuild is crazy. We shouldn't even be in this position to be the number one overall pick. Like, we shouldn't even be here. Should not even be here. Don't need corner now. Don't need safeties just yet. So it really just boils down to Garrard. We'll just look at the mock draft, see where those guys are going, and we're going to trade down. Not going to bring anybody else in free agency. Nobody will want to come to this team anyway. I'm not even going to do the private workouts. I knew that was going to happen. I was preparing for it. Hopefully it doesn't let me sign back in because I have no interest in doing this rebuild anymore. And it's taking a minute. Oh, whoop-de-doo, let me in. Great. So excited. Check out, see where everybody signed at. As you can see, our big signing was Matt Hack, but we got Devontae Adams going to my Seattle Seahawks. So him, DK, and Tyler Lockett, that's going to be scary. Teron Armstead to protect Trevor Lawrence. Mike Williams to the Dolphins with Melvin Gordon. They're going to be scary. And, of course, it's the team Madden knows what it's doing. A team in my division getting stronger. With God, Odell, Jalen Waddle, Mike Williams, Melvin Gordon. Fuck me. Fuck me, man. Don't even know who we're going to take in the draft with the number 1 pick. I didn't even look at the mock draft.
The Bills are now on the clock.
I probably should have. Let's see what offers are on the table. The Jets are right behind us. I don't want to give them the best player. We can go down to pick 4 with the Vikings. We pick up a 2nd-round pick next year and a 7th next year. Go down to pick 5, get a 3rd and a 4th. Go to pick 6, get a 3rd. Go down to pick 2. I'm not doing a deal with a team in our division. Go to pick 3. I feel like we need to make the pick here, though, and don't let the Jets. We can't let the Jets. I mean, they're going to get a good player either way. But I feel like we're reaching for a player. We're not taking a quarterback. Calvin Fulton is the best player. I want to develop Spencer Brown. So I'm going to just take, you know what? Alex Hitchens, man. Did we take that receiver? Dom Diggs. Matt Falk. I'm not in love with that receiver, man. Alex Hitchens out of USC. Let's do it.
All right, next up, the Jets are on the clock.
Get Josh Allen another weapon. See who the Jets take.
And the Giants now on the
And
clock.
they take a quarterback, even though they have Zach Wilson. I love Madden.
The Vikings on the clock now.
Giants take a quarterback, okay.
The Raiders
Vikings take a quarterback, okay. So 3 quarterbacks go.
The Lions on the clock.
And then there goes Fulton.
All right, the Broncos are
Lions get Perriman.
Okay,
and the Jets have another fucking. Oh, yeah, that's right. They got the Seahawks picks.
All right, it's the Eagles.
And they got a receiver. So they got a quarterback and a receiver. Dolphins are going to be scary. I think they might compete with us to win the division. There goes that receiver, Ben Smith. There goes that cornerback, Chancellor.
Next up, the Falcons.
Running back goes to the Cardinals.
On the clock now, it's
the Dolphins have. So the Jets and the Dolphins have multiple first-round picks.
Okay, the Jaguars are now on the clock.
So they get a DN. Right, I don't know if the Patriots have picked yet or if they even have any first-round picks.
Now on the clock. Okay, it's the Bucks now.
Saints get a quarterback.
Okay, it's the Lions now on the clock. Okay, the Eagles on the clock now. On the clock now, the Ravens.
Dom Big, so that's one of the D tackles.
The Chargers.
Now we're gonna have the number 1 pick.
Now we turn to the Browns.
There goes Matt Falk. Patriots are coming up soon. Let's just see who's on the board because I forgot we have the first pick in the 2nd round, and of course all the running backs we wanted are gone. So we're gonna be stuck with Singletary and Moss for another year.
Now we turn to the Panthers. They're on the clock.
And if Garrard is still there, that's who we're taking. This draft will work out perfect if we can get Garrard. But I'm pretty sure a team
Now the
It's
Packers are
going to
on the
take them.
clock. Who do they have their eye on? All right, next up, the Patriots are
We're
on the clock.
almost up.
All right, on the clock now,
Just
the
know he's going to go
Cowboys.
to a team that doesn't even need him.
All right, now on the
He's
clock,
going to go to
the
the Giants right
Giants.
before us.
All right, on the clock now, the Bills.
Madden. Vintage Madden. Goes the pick before us. Don't even need him. Don't even need him. Don't you got Leonard Williams and Dex Lawrence? Do we take this Lonnie Thomas guy? Doesn't even look that good. BBC. I mean, we might be forced to. And I bet they only took him because he was on my list. Do we take a pass block? Do we take Trevor Sampson, the lineman? Do we take a running back? DeAndre Wilburn, another running back though? It's either Wilburn or we go at Mitch Moore's / Feliciano's replacement at center. Yeah. I think that's the plan. We'll take Sampson. Don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. Just best player available.
The
Normal
Seahawks
Dev,
are
of
on the
course.
clock now.
Of course. Of course. Of course, Madden. Should have took the running back. Damn, I hate the Giants, man.
Okay, it's the Bills now on the clock.
Anybody left? Earl Abbott might take him. He's not that good, so he's not worth taking. Of course, the draft class is weak when we have the number 1 overall pick. And we didn't fix our defensive tackle issues because of the Giants screwing us. So at this point, I don't know who to take. We can go ahead and take a cornerback. We do need a cornerback 4. He's good at catching. Maybe he's the next Trayvon Diggs.
Seahawks. Time is ticking.
I hate this offseason. I hate this draft. We could have brought back Harrison
It's the
Phillips if I
Bills
knew
now on the clock.
we weren't going to be able to address DT. Ooh, white running back. Strongest in the class. Maybe we need a power back. Let's take him.
Now the Seahawks are on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
So I already don't like how this draft went. I mean, getting a receiver who we didn't even want, he ended up being a hidden dev trait. So
what direction will they go?
That was good. And then we thought we'd be able to get the D tackle we wanted. And of course he goes the pick before. I called it. Knew it was going to happen. Now there's no D tackles left. We took a backup center in the second round who didn't have a dev trait. This is just... We take a quarterback. I don't know, man. Let's just grab a D tackle. They're all trash. Might even take this guy. D finesse. They're all trash, man. Look at that. Fs. These are day 3 guys. Anybody big enough to play D tackle? Now he has good power moves. B power moves. I don't know, man. I don't know who to take. I'm done. I don't care about the last 3 picks. Usually I like making all my picks, but this year one just sucked the life out of me, man. Like, from the record for year one, McDermott getting fired, us having the number 1 overall pick, great pick at receiver, and then the game was like, hold on, wait a minute, we got to find another way to screw him. Let's make the Giants or the team before him take the guy he's going to take. They don't need him, but they're going to take him anyway just because he's harded on my list. Crazy. So, we actually didn't have a bad draft. So, we got Alex Kitchens, 72, 71 overall, 72 with the morale boost, but we got our wide receiver 3, another weapon for Josh Allen. Trevor Sampson, just going to be a backup to Mitch Morse whenever he's gone, or for Luciano whenever he's gone. So we got more depth on the O-line. Cornerback Tremaine Griffin, be a great cornerback 4. Lane Archer, I don't know why I keep saying Lance Archer. I think it's a wrestler for AEW. 69 overall, decent. Hell, he might even be in the running for the starting running back job. And we got another receiver, Joe Short. So, the computer. Shout out to the CPU, man. Sometimes, most of the time, they do a lot of shicey stuff, but they help me out. We get another hidden dev receiver. Joe Short, don't know, he can't run medium routes. Might be a return guy. We might be able to actually, I might move him to running back. I got to look at all his stats. Well, we could move him to running back. And then we got another corner. And then we got another, why are they taking all these receivers? I was going to be so mad. I was going to be so blown if he had hidden dev trade. So, 2 hidden devs. Decent draft. Now, let's go look at all the better players that the other teams got. Look at the Giants, man. They just robbing everybody. You already got Saquon. Okay, normal dev. Matt Falk at running back. We were looking at Marshall Falk's nephew. Okay, normal dev. Don't feel bad about that. Ben Smith had normal, so he made the right decision when it came to receiver. And I knew it. Watch this. Hidden dev. With our first 2 picks, we would have had a hidden dev D tackle and a receiver. And he went right before us. That pisses me off. Wilburn, hidden dev. We thought about taking him. I don't even care about the quarterbacks. And look at the Seahawks in the 3rd round getting a running back, hidden dev. So we missed out on running back, missed out on D tackle. Not really, because we were going to take him, but the game screwed us. Chancellor, I was interested in, normal. So yeah, it really was just the D tackle positions, and then Dom Diggs, hidden dev. So if we would have took one of those D tackles, it would have worked out. I do want to see that receiver we were looking at, just to see if we could have waited to take receiver. Obviously, we could have, because the computer helped us out with another hidden dev. Alfonso Still went 2nd round, so he was normal. So we got the receiver, got 2 receivers, got a corner. Wish we could have got that D tackle. Didn't work out for us. Got robbed. It happens. It's Madden. But that'll wrap up part 1. Until the next episode.